There's a little antique shop up next to the post office, and when I went up there this morning, every so often I'll just walk through the antique shop to see what they have. And today they had this. This was pretty common back in the 70s for an air cleaner, kind of an aftermarket air cleaner. You could get them from, oh, I don't know, there's a lot of companies that comes to mind that sold, you know, stuff like this off the shelf at the local whatever store, parts store or whatever. This one's in pretty good shape. It's got the little plastic neck inside it and everything. I would love it if this would work on the Jeep. The breather that's on the Jeep is a factory breather, and they had so much crap. And what I mean by that is, you know, it had all kind of hoses and lines and sensors and vacuum things, and a lot of it was connected to that breather. And in doing away with that stuff, I left got an old breather on there with a lot of holes in it. So I picked this up for $5. Thought I'd bring it home and slip it on that little 2-barrel carburetor. Now I had one of these very much like this that I put on. Something. Oh, I put it on this Jeep, and it wouldn't run. It didn't draw enough air to get a proper air mixture, and basically it wouldn't run on the Jeep. I had to take it off, and I did put it on the Crosley later, and it worked great on the Crosley. Of course, the Crosley, you have to keep in mind, has a lot less airflow. It's like a 49 cubic inch engine, turns up about 25 horsepower. This one is a 258 cubic inch engine, draws a lot more air. So the other thing, I came out today, it was snowing this morning. Now it's raining. It's just turned slightly above freezing. But I noticed I didn't plug in the battery thing, the battery keeper, what do you call that, maintainer. So I thought, well, I ought to crank this and move it closer to there so I can. Which leads me to the other thing. Well, first I want to crank this and get it running, and then take off the breather that's on here, which is that big factory breather, and slip this one on and see if the motor dies down. Because if you choke the air to it, you can hear the engine choke down when you put it on there. And that leads me to one more thing. I'm about to crank the Jeep. It's going to be a very cold start. And the other day I cranked one, and some guy said, I wish you'd make a cold start video like MrHevyShevy does. And I'm like, what? And I think what he meant is he wanted to see me pump the gas. I have no idea why. I mean, you know, I've got YouTube people that talk about things that I have no idea why that, and I'm not even bringing it up because I don't want to offend anybody, but it seemed like somebody wanted me to make a video where you could see my foot pumping the gas pedal. So for whatever reason, here's my foot, there's the gas pedal. This Jeep has cranked pretty well, but I expect it needs, usually I have to do this in a simple throttle. And then we'll kick her out of gear and we'll see if she'll start. I don't usually pump it a lot while I'm turning it over. It seemed to work pretty well if I didn't. Maybe they wanted to see what it took to get a carbureted car going. They're not all like this though. Some of them don't require much. Seems like I got plenty of batteries though. What I'm doing is just getting gas up into the system there. If I have to, I'll pour a little gas down in the carburetor, which will be my next move. Come on, baby. I know it's been a long time. She can do it. Sometimes you do that for a while, and then about the time you're ready to give up, you do it one more time and it starts. So let's okay, I'll go get some gas.